If you're a dual career agent, you're wondering why you're putting in the hours but not seeing the results. It's not because you need more leads. And a lot of time it isn't even because you need more time. It's because you're not taking the time to train and sharpen your skill set. We have to train for skill, not just hustle. And that goes for full-time and dual career agent. It is a problem that I see across agents in the industry. So many agents focus on doing, expending energy. That means calling, open houses, doing this, doing that, but they never focus on becoming better. Here's what I need you to know. Without the proper training to grow your skill set, your activity is just motion, not momentum. Training for the proper skill set allows for momentum to be a part of your structure. Dual career agents especially are at risk for this because time is already very limited. So I know most of us will probably think, well, I don't really have time to go to take a training on how to convert better or how to have better sales skills or how to pre-qualify clients because I really got to get to the business. But here's what you need to know. Not training is actually making it harder, and I'm going to break it down in this video. Tune in. My name is Chizette Cowan. I am the CEO of Real Estate. I help agents like you, whether they're full-time, dual career, but I help you build a business that funds, not runs your life. You have turned into a great episode on YouTube, and I know that this is going to bless you. I want you to understand that one of the fundamental things that I do with agents is help them think differently. You have to see your business from a different vantage point if you're ever going to make strides and move and grow. So here's what I want to touch on right now. I need you to have a mindset shift. Here's what I want you to think about. Athletes, they don't just play the game. They train for it. They practice for it, almost meticulously. Why? Because it's a performance-based thing that they're doing. You're in a performance-based business. And if you want to perform at a high level, you got to train like it. If you're struggling, I would bet my bottom dollar that you're probably untrained. In this video, I'm going to break down 3 specific ways realtors, but especially dual career agents, can get better through training. This is a missing piece on every level, and everybody feels like they don't have time. However, what I think about is I don't have time to fail. I'd rather train meticulously and know that the results are guaranteed because of how I train than to shoot my shot and let it fall out however it may. So you're in for a real treat. Make sure you're subscribed and share this video with somebody if you feel led to. Number 1, the first way that agents should begin to train to be better, and I'm sure you've heard it 1,000 times, but remember, I want you to think about it from a different perspective. Script practice. You need to spend 7 to 10 minutes, not a lot of time, every day practicing your scripts and conversation. That is a skill set that increases your conversion. When you convert better, you either get to work less or make more money. It doesn't matter if you're doing something if you're untrained at how to do it. Scripts remove the guesswork and they increase confidence under pressure. They also allow you to have conversations that convert. So I need you to spend 10 minutes a day reading, role playing, doing listing presentation, objection handling, but practicing your conversations. If you are a real estate agent, let me give you a little hack. Go into a real estate group. Find somebody that's in a cold place or a different place from where you are. If you in New York, find somebody in Florida. If you in Florida, find somebody in Texas. If you in Cali, find somebody in Ohio. That way, that can be a referral partner for you in the future, but you guys can practice scripts together. Make a post and say, hey, I'm looking for somebody to practice scripts with. If you go to my website, theceoofrealestate.com, I have free scripts that you can download, but you need to focus on everything. Your tone, your pitch, your pace, not just the words. You have to think about this and how you will go into training mode when you're in front of clients. I hear a lot of people tell me, you're really good at scripts. I'm like, I should be. I've been doing it for 10 years, the same scripts. So here's what I think about. If you master your script, you'll master the conversation. A lot of times we're not converting even in lead generation because we don't have the confidence to convert because we haven't practiced the scripts. Think about athletes, because I'm always going to go back to an athlete. The reason why they can throw the ball with confidence because they did it 300 times in practice. How do you expect to show up with confidence when all you're doing is showing up? We can tell who's doing the work behind the scenes to perform and produce. Here's what I want you to understand. You're in a performance-based business. Your production is based on how well you train. Train like you're training for the Super Bowl. Do not let a day go by that you're not practicing scripts, that you're not practicing conversations. Why? That is how you're going to get good. That is how you're going to make money. Number two, and this may seem very simple, but I like to keep it simple. Record and review your conversations. When you are having conversation with people, especially on the phone, record them. If you're using a dialer, most dialers have a recording function. If you're just talking on the phone, put your phone on speaker and record it with another device. You can use tools like Zoom. Sometimes when I'm on a call, I'll open up a Zoom and I'll record through the Zoom, voice memos, etc. Do that when you're doing consults. Do that with permission, of course, for your clients if you need to. But here's why you're doing that. What you track, what you measure, you can improve. If you don't know how you're performing, you can never improve it. There is a reason why athletes watch tapes. Why? They want to see how they performed, how they showed up, where did they miss things. And if you know anything about athletes, precision is important to them. So they're looking at all the little minute details. Where are my feet placed? You have to look at all that. Did I sit up? Did I enunciate? Did I say? And when you have an awareness of this and you start to write down a training plan on how you can get better. So for me, one of the things was I always talk really fast. I've gotten better. But one of the things that I had to do, I said, okay, what can I do to not do that? Because I was losing a lot of people. They're like, I love everything you're saying, but I just can't follow you. I started asking questions. Questions slow me down because I have to wait for the response. And then I have to think about a response. I have to listen. It just slows me all the way down. I am looking for patterns. Am I talking too much? Am I missing the close? Am I asking for the business? You have to slow down and begin to review your past performance so that your future performance can get better. You're a professional. Like the athletes, review your performance regularly. Number three, attend weekly skill building sessions. You should be learning something to move your business forward every week. Success loves structure. Skills don't build themselves, it's scheduled. Plug into a weekly role play mastermind training. If your office doesn't have one, you could watch this video every week, but find one or start one on your own. But each week, focus on one skill set that you want to get better at having conversations about. It could be price reduction. It could be follow up. It could be negotiation. It could be working with investors. If you are able to, invest in a coach as well. It's not a cost. I think people think when I'm paying a coach, I'm losing money. You're accelerating your progress. You're building your skill set so that you can make money quicker. Here's what I want you to understand. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your training. Are you trained in what you're trying to be successful in? I don't understand how I see real estate agents that haven't been to training in 3 months. I'm literally working on something every week. I have a goal. This is the one thing I'm working on this week. This week, I am working on speaking less. That means when people are having conversations with me, I want to be an active listener. Talking less allows me to listen more. That's the one thing that I'm developing this week. You should have something like that you're working on every week. Why? The more you get better, the better you convert. And here's what I mean by convert. If you go on 10 appointments and you convert 5 of them, you have a 50% conversion rate. And conversion is a matter of training and skill set. If you learn what to say, learn how to pre-qualify appointments, learn how to get better at what you do, you could go on 10 appointments and get all 10 of them. You've just doubled your income, but you didn't go on any more appointments than you were already going on. This is one of the reasons that I don't work on Fridays, because I worked on my skill set so much that I don't have to spend that extra time working because I convert better. I hope you are picking up what I'm putting down. This is really fundamental stuff, but this is what I want you to know. Fundamentals are what win the game, baby. It ain't the long game, it's the play by play. I'm here to teach you to play by play. That's what I do as a coach. I really hope that you got something out of this. I hope that something that I said spoke to you and resonated with you to help you just really get the mindset that you don't have a time problem. Stop saying that you don't have the time. You have a training opportunity. When you sharpen your skill, you save money, you save time, you save energy, and you save frustration. When you have better skills, you get to deals faster, you get to higher income, and here's the thing, with less effort. Don't just do more, do better. Doing more is just expending energy, and you get tired and burnt out. Training is a matter of strategy. It's learning what to do so that when I move, I'm moving with precision and I'm not wasting energy. If you're a dual career agent, especially, and you're looking to grow your business through training, not just activity, I want to invite you to attend my webinar from 9 to 5 to Sold. It is on June 10th at 5 o'clock. There's going to be a link in this description box. It is the cost of a night out for dinner. You need to invest in yourself. You need to sharpen your skills. If you're going to grow, there's going to be a commitment required: time, energy, and money. People that want to grow invest in themselves. When you invest in training, you are the product. When you get better, your income gets better. And as a result, your money is well invested. Your money is invested in you, not the person you're paying for coaching. I think people misunderstand that. But if you are ready to grow, I want you to click that link in the bio, register for this event, be a part of it. We're going to talk about the 5 things that you need to do to leave your full-time job with a strategy, and some of the things that I talked about here, we're going to talk about there. I just invite you to register and just stay connected. If you are not on my email list, there's also going to be a link in here for you to register for that as well. I send email tips every day, and I'm talking about good things that will help you grow your business, things that you can implement into your business. So stay connected, make sure you're subscribed, and do me a favor. If you got value out of this, share it with somebody else that'll get value out of this, and I will see you in the next video.